Hello again. Glad to see that so many of you made it from the party last night. Did you guys have fun? Did anyone see Permaband perform? Yeah? Yeah. One of the best performers ever.
It was a pretty crazy time. Best crowd, of course, ever. Bands that have been playing 20 years, they don't have crowds like this, Yeah. So we have the best crowd. That's the thing. So yeah, it was great to see. It was so fun to walk into this, like the club looking like this. The Core and More graphics look pretty cool. You agree? Yeah. It was fun to see Dre's just turn into a Eve club, and really felt like that. And we had a lot of fun at the party, talking to all of you. Some of you, it's a lot of people, but it's just fantastic to get a chance to catch up with you guys finally, and once the running around is done, and just chat and hang out, and it was a really good time. In the opening ceremony, I shared my story of how I reconnected with my childhood friend, Core and More, through EVE Online. And we've been collecting, you guys have been putting your stories with this hashtag, and we've been getting a lot of cool pictures. And it's just so great to see you guys having so much fun, everybody meeting up, cool stories from people about meeting friends and alliance mates, corp mates for the first time. All that good stuff. This is like a gigantic team building thing for space pilots. It's great.
And actually, it was someone who tweeted that this is more like a family reunion than an event.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something special. There's definitely something about this event that other people just don't have.
Yep.
Yeah, look at those faces. Yeah. Some of you saw I was looking for this guy's character name. We talked quite a bit, and I forgot to get his character name. But the Space Masons came through, and this is Mashallah, co-CEO of Ronin One Corporation, and he came in all the way from Pakistan. So.
Yep.
28 hours to get here for this. The reason he came up to me was because we forgot Pakistan when we were counting out all the countries, because he was the only one. It was just kind of slid by on the list, it was kind of cool talking about it, because he's been looking for other EVE players in Pakistan for years, and he hasn't found a single one. I'm sure there are some out there, so again, we need the Space Masons to help him out. So if anybody knows any Pakistani EVE players, talk to Mashallah and let him know.
So this was my favorite story from the EVE Connect hashtag. So this couple, they met in-game 11 years ago, been dating for 4 years, and now they're engaged. Do we have them in the room? Yeah? Stand up, guys.
Yeah! Stand up, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's always great when we get to be a part of people's life like this, and we all get to sort of share these moments, because after all these years we're kind of close.
Yep. One big happy family.
Yes.
So it's been a great weekend, packed with a lot of content. We looked deeper into the abyss, and soon you'll be able to go into it with your friends on your side. We also looked into the Abyssal PvP Octagon. That's going to be great for those who want to get a little extra loot and adrenaline. We discovered 3 new Triglavian vessels, which Capsuleos will soon be able to board. And we saw the future of upwell structures, and many of you probably have plans to use the upcoming travel structures to get to your adventure. Now, we have been collecting a lot of feedback on these new features that we introduced, and we just wanted to mention that Like these events are great for exactly that purpose. We hear your feedback and we take it into consideration, and we go back to the teams back home and evaluate our plans.
Yeah, I mean, like, E would be nothing without the expert feedback. So that's why we do this.
We also explored the activity tracker and the future of the agency, which will help visualize what you have done in EVE and set yourself goals for the future. Now, this will all come to you in the winter expansion in November. And last but not least, we've seen the first round of long-awaited changes coming to the war declaration system. Anyone excited about that?
Yes. So, I mean, all of this content has been viewable on our Twitch channel. We've been, we've been having a lot of people come through the Twitch channel and watch all this stuff, and we're so glad that we're able to bring this event and all the presentations to you guys at home that couldn't make it out, and we could not have done what we did without the good people of Streamfleet at our side. Can we get a big round of applause for Streamfleet? These guys just know it all. They understand the community. They understand everything, and they just they lift it up to another level. So this is like something I wanna just hammer home, that like the content doesn't end here. These guys are out there streaming every single day. There's always someone streaming, even on Twitch or on Mixer, and you can go and check it out and follow those guys and support them in what they do, because it's just such a wonderful way of learning about EVE and talking about EVE. And like they were saying in their presentation earlier, even the streamers are learning from streaming. So if you want to try streaming, just do it. It's great. Yep. And we want to take a look at a video.
Yeah.
So we saw this amazing video in their presentation, and they made a video about the EVE streaming community, and it's just so great that we want to play it for those of you who missed it earlier.
Yep.
I still have some of your stuff since the last time you rage quit on me. It reminds me of all the good times we had.
Maybe I just didn't shoot you enough.
Maybe you wanted to shoot me more instead. Flying without you is more than I can bear. Keep looking over my shoulder, hoping to see you there. Come fly with us, won't you lend a helping hand? Come fly with us, let the good times never end. Walk in on love and fly with us and die with us, my friend. We write our names in the skies. There is fire in our eyes. Dare to dream as we gaze upon the stars. Every miner longs for eyes, like a burger needs its fries.
Friendship never dies, the world is done.
Flying without you is more than I can bear. Keep looking over my shoulder,
Woo. What an amazing community. All right, so Friday night we went and tried taking a bunch of E-players to play some golf, and it was a good time. It was a good time. It's interesting. Like a lot of people didn't really know what to expect. They didn't try this out before, but the feedback has been really good. So we had a lot of fun, and we got a lot of good pictures. It was that was sort of the first chance we had to sort of sit down and talk to people a little bit, and people dressed for the occasion, and it was absolutely cool. Look at these guys. The golfing skills on display were tremendous. There's a lot of soon to become pros in the crowd, I'm sure. Yeah, it was a really good time. So and and it's always fun to just find something new to do with you guys here in Vegas. And,
Yep.
and yeah.
Yep. So next year we're going to try something slightly different when it comes to player gatherings. We are going to pause Eve Fan Fest, as you probably know, next year. But instead, we're going to take Eve on the road. Sound. Yep.
Bring on the wrecking machine, setting your dreams of heaven on fire.
All you guys at home that didn't come out, we'll find you.
So next year we'll come to a city close to you. Well, at least some of you. Eve on the road will be in Eve Amsterdam, Eve Down Under, Eve London, G Fleet in Germany, to name a few.
And of course, we'll be back at Eve Vegas next October, and we can't to see you all here again. Because we like to do some data gathering sometimes. So I want to do some data gathering. Who can you raise your hand if you're going to come to Vegas again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woo.
that's not bad. That's not bad. It's a lot of hands. Okay, so we discussed one of the options was to do an East Coast US event next year as part of our tour. But we've been doing a lot of research and thinking. So we decided that the right thing to do next year is to make that event, with a slight twist, be in Toronto, Canada next year. Some say, we've never done an event in Canada, so this will be our first official event. We have a lot of Canadian players. That's going to be really cool. The guys in Toronto have been running regular gatherings for years, and we've been wanting to support them more and do something big and fun. Toronto is a really fun city to visit. It's a short hop for everybody on the East Coast, basically. And if you have a passport, you can come out. It's going to be great. We've never done an event, so some would say it's a boot time.
Yeah, and more details on that event and all the events will be available soon. So just stay tuned and we'll deliver those information to you.
And yeah.
But we also have something extra planned for next year, Sonny, that we haven't really done before.
Yes, it's a bit different.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's one way to put it. It's a little different. So many of you have seen us make some noise about FanFest Home. So FanFest Home it's a concept that people have had a hard time wrapping their heads around. How can you do FanFest in someone's home? So what we don't really know. It's we're just gonna YOLO it, but we'll find out when it happens. But we know it's gonna be great. So the concept is to take everything that makes FanFest special, because we're not doing one in Iceland next year, and we'll just condense it and scale it down to a home edition and do it in a player's house. And we're actually going to do that. And some people were afraid to enter the video contest for this because they thought we were just gonna sell 1,000 tickets to their house. And that's not part of the plan. Although it might be fun. But so the person that hosts this is gonna be able to invite players, their friends, as many as can fit, and we'll do all the things. I got charity dinner, keynote, permaband performance, and all those things. And of course a live stream, so all you guys out there can take part. So that's gonna be fun. And we got a lot of videos, right?
Yeah. So we sent out the message to get some submissions from you guys, and we saw some pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah.
We got a lot of videos, and it warmed our heart. Some were really good, and some were really interesting. But there was an expert panel of CCPers who reviewed these videos in details to determine the best location and the optimal host for FanFest 2019.
It's a scientific process.
Yes.
And,
we would just like to thank everyone who took the time to create the videos.
They're awesome.
We really appreciate that. And should we look at the winning video?
Yeah, let's take a look at the winning video.
This is Kemiansaari, Finland. Here lives Lauri. He has a big house. Lauri is part of the Finnish EVE community. Finnish EVE players are relaxed, enjoy sauna, and tell bad jokes. Finns can offer good food, sauna, cold water, and pristine nature, all while blowing up spaceships in the next room. The Finnish EVE community would love to have CCP visit Lauri's place. Welcome to Finland.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. So that's his character name, and we're doing FanFest at his house. That's gonna be something. So look for that to happen sometime in the spring or summer. Yeah, wintertime. Yeah, yeah. Well, you just really don't want us to survive this, like. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome, and this is we can't wait. So
on to the charity raffle. So we have the results from the charity raffle. You guys raised $2,600. Well done. And we had two kinds of raffle tickets. One, the green ticket was for the high-end AMD graphic card, and the orange ticket was for the all-expense-paid E-Vegas trip next year. So you have to be present in the room.
Yeah, those are the rules. You have to be here, or we move on to the next person.
And I have the numbers here.
Yes. Which one do we do first?
So let's do the AMD card.
Yes, let's do that.
So green tickets.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have your tickets out?
Everyone has the tickets. So the number is 9494. Yeah, you got it? Come on out.
Woo!
CCP Falcon has your card over there.
Step into the light.
He will check your tickets.
Step into the light, my child.
Yes. Confirmed, 94. Congratulations.
Congratulations, dude. Okay.
Okay, and then for the orange tickets for the E-Vegas trip next year, the first number we have there is 166. 166. Anyone? Yeah, come on up.
Wow. Yes.
1-6 easy. There we go.
Guess you're gonna have to do this again.
I guess. I'm forced to now.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
So CCP Falcon will sort you out.
All of you guys, you're gonna have to pay your own way. We can't
Yeah.
afford to bring all you.
E-volunteers also set up a silent auction over the course of the weekend, and we had some pretty cool items for grabs there. Now, in total, the silent auction raised $7,085. And this beautiful art piece from Rosorian raised $2,500 on its own.
That's amazing. It's like
Thanks so much to Rosorian for donating this beautiful artwork.
stunning.
And congratulations to Steel Tooth Slicewind from Mercenary Coalition.
We got some MC in the house.
Now, in addition, the avatar badges raised 5,562. So in total this year, charity raised 15,247. Really
Yeah.
good job.
That's an amazing achievement.
Yes.
So
Thanks everyone who supported. All goes to the very good cause of able gamers.
yeah, and they say we're a bunch of mean bastards, huh?
All right, so we're getting close to the end. But before we leave, we want to do a special shout out to the amazing e-volunteers. Do we have them in the room? Yeah?
Stand up,
Come on up,
volunteers.
guys. Come on up.
Amazing job, amazing job. We were talking about this, like these guys, they just come in and everything runs flawlessly and they lift everything up to a whole new level. They come up with ideas that we never thought of and they just nail it. They make this event really special.
We could not do this without them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess this is it for eVegas this year.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's the sad part.
Yeah.
It's the sad part. Yeah. Well, we'll get some sleep finally, but that's kind of the only upside. But everything else is sad. But we'll be back at eVegas, of course, next year, and just really, really want to thank you all for coming out and for making this special. Like, you know, this event, like I've been talking about a lot. We spent an hour almost talking about this upstairs while we were making this. Like, it's just absolutely unique. And the community spirit and the fact that this grows year on year and you guys just support this and each other, and it's beautiful.
Yep.
It's beautiful. It's truly unique. There's nothing like this.
Thank you guys so much. Safe travels back home and hope to see all of you next year at eVegas or any other player gathering.
And we're going to end this with a recap video just to, you know, with all you beautiful people. And we'll see you around.
See you.
Bye.
Jumping from star to star, it's all I do. Looking for you, and I know that you are out there looking for me too. Got my best fit on, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Are you ready for a party? full speed ahead.